everybody, and welcome back to another Kid-A-Loo tutorial video. So I am looking a little different today because I am standing inside the new game I just created in HiberWorld. This is a gaming platform that lets you not only play games with your friends, but also lets you easily create your own game that you can invite friends to play with you. So today we're going to be talking about how to make a video game to play with your friends for free on HiberWorld.com. Let's get into the video. So I am here on the HiberWorld main page, and I am going to go to create a game. And I think what I'm going to do, so playground games are super fun. You can run around, collect items, do some scavenger hunts, those kind of things. Shooter games are a fun way to invite friends, kind of have a party game, kind of do the lasers or guns at each other. Those are a lot of fun. I am going to be working on a platformer obby type game today. And I think what I want to call this, we will see, but let's just call it the color obby run. So we will go to advanced create mode because we are going to be doing this on the desktop. You can do this from your mobile phone as well, which is super awesome. But we are going to be doing this from the desktop. So we will click play to start. And then it kind of defaults us into a starter world, which is really cool. So we can fly around, sort of like creative mode, and kind of pick some blocks to get started placing. Let's pick first the scene that we want to use. So I'm going to go up here to the different scenes, and sunny day. Let's see. Ooh, it's like we're underwater on this one. Sky, cherry blossom, deep space, dune. Ooh, that would be a cool one. Fire hills, grassy mountains, green hills. Ooh, this is kind of nice. Ice, mountains, clouds. Wow, lots of cool. The palm forest, that's the one that we defaulted in. Rugged mountains, canyons, lots of cool nature scenes. You know what I really like? I think the one that we're currently on, the green hills. So let's go ahead and start with this one. I think this will make a cool, fun start to our game. So let's go ahead and pick some blocks and start building. So as you can see, we've got a ton of different blocks and additional things, decorations, and interactive parts and pieces that we can add to our game. So there is a really cool library out here. You can sort it by what you're looking for, or you can just kind of scroll through the whole library list of different things. So a lot of these are cool. A lot of these things are decoration, but some of them are like traps and hidden items that move and interact with the player in the game. So a lot of really cool things that you can add to your game. Lots of variety and fun stuff that we can put in here. So for now, I'm just going to start building some baseline kind of obby things, and then we can always add some decorations a little bit later. So this is going to be as easy as kind of point and click, and we're just gonna kind of see what we build here. I'm not sure what we want to do exactly, but we know we want to make an obby, so we are going to kind of just build out a little bit here, make some cool things, and see what comes. Okay, so now we've got, this started. Let's go ahead and play our game and just kind of see how it is so far. Okay, so I think a pretty good first start on this, the yellow section. So now let's move on to a different section. We can always come back here, adjust a few things later. We might want to add a block, take some blocks away to some of these different areas to kind of give it more or less of a challenge, and then you know, kind of add some decorations at the end. All right, guys, so I am back in the game, and I've got a little more done on the obby. So you can see off in the distance, there is quite a bit done to this obby. So we are working on the we're working on the yellow section. Then it goes over to the blue section, and then around to the green section right over here. And then it is going to go to a red section. So I wanted to check it with you guys, talk about some of the cool things that you have access to in building this game. So you can see below, there's a lot of cool traps on this level. I can swing down here and show you kind of some of these cool traps that we have set up here. Some saws, some little robots that shoot stuff at you. So some axes, swinging axes. So we've got some cool things to use in building these obstacles. If I take a look at the menu here, you can go and look through. They've got this nice menu over here. Everything's kind of categorized. But if you want to look, you've got some different things that can actually hurt the player. So lava, spider. Some of my favorites are these little robo guard guys. The swinging axe, the spinning spikes. So you're going to see a lot of those in the game that I'm putting together. So I'm pretty excited about that. Some of them can be hidden traps. Some of them can be more obvious. But obviously there's some characters that you can incorporate here as well. So tons of fun stuff in building this game. It really is a fun challenge to put something like this together and see it kind of come alive a little bit. So having a bunch of fun putting this game together. This is really the kind of the initial phase of building each of these sections. And then once those are done, I'll check back in with you guys. We'll maybe add some decorations, make things a little cool. Maybe put some characters along the map. I don't really know yet. There's a ton of options in the menu. I'll go back through the menu, see how we want to kind of dress these different sections up a little bit, make them more playable, and then I'll probably do a test run or two on the game to make sure that it plays through the way I want it to. But I will check back in with you guys, kind of show you a little overview of the finished product, and we'll talk about a few more things when I get back. Oh no.
Dude, I've experienced a bug with your game. Dude, what in the world, man?
Alright, get out of it. We'll have to fix that. Alright guys, so now that the obby is complete, I am going to publish this so that the game will be playable. So I am going to stop this and go up here to save, and I'm going to hit this publish button. Finish the game to publish. Okay, so I've got one run. I've got to make it all the way through to just ensure that the game is actually playable. It's able to be finished. So I am going to run through the obby, and then we will publish the game so that it can be played. Pretty exciting. Alright guys, so that is the color obby run out there on HiberWorld, available to play right now. Okay guys, so that will wrap up this video on how to make a video game for free using the HiberWorld platform. Stay tuned for the next video where I will be challenging the rest of the Kid-A-Loo crew to see who can finish the obby and get the best time, maybe even show off a few secret shortcuts that you can use when you play the game. So if you want to play this game or build your own game that you can publish and play for free, simply click the link to HiberWorld in the description below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, subscribe to the channel for more fun gaming tutorials and content, and we will see you on the next video. Bye!